Breaking news is coming in right now. Home Minister Amit Shah has in fact landed in Srinagar for his 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir. Home Minister Amit Shah has now landed in Srinagar is the latest piece of information that's coming in from the valley. He is on a 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir. He will be holding a security review meeting with top officials from the security and intelligence apparatus. He will be interacting with members of the Jammu and Kashmir Youth Club as well. Later this evening at 6 p.m. he will be virtually flagging off the first direct international flight between Srinagar and Sharjah as well. My colleague Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu is in fact joining me live from Srinagar on this. Kamaljeet, the Home Minister has landed in Srinagar. He has a packed schedule over the next 3 days where he will be in the valley as well as in Jammu as well. Take us through his itinerary for the day and what is going to be of most significance. Of course, it appears to be that Unified Command meeting that he is expected to hold at about 12:30 this afternoon.
Polami, Home Minister Amit Shah has arrived in Srinagar and we've been told he's headed towards Baghat, which is opposite of Nagaum, which is near Chandpura area. We've been told he's going to be meeting the CID Inspector Parvez Ahmed's family, a significant move, and as I mentioned to you, there would be a detour from his formal program. A messaging has to be sent, and because the Jammu Kashmir police jawans are at the forefront of fighting terror. Remember these security forces here who've been facing the rains, and it's been raining non-stop right here in Kashmir. So inclement weather here. We are just short of Raj Bhavan and it's been raining non-stop, and almost here that you see, this is where the Dal Lake is, and the function is going to be here at Raj Bhavan. So we'll show you. Raj Bhavan is just a few kilometers from here. That's where he's going to be headed at around 12:30 or maybe before that. As soon as he reaches, he will be holding a meet with the LG, and subsequently he will be meeting with the all security as well as intelligence chiefs. Again, there's a program which is scheduled here at SKICC, this beautiful scenic location at the banks of Dal Lake. This is where Sufi program will be there. He's also expected to meet several delegations right here and hold a rally. Tomorrow, he's expected to go to Jammu. But his visit is extremely symbolic, and especially his outreach. For now, obviously a shot in the arm, Jammu Kashmir Police DGP expected to make a presentation.
Right. Kamaljeet, what you're telling us right now is that the Home Minister has headed to Nagaum first in order to pay his respects to Inspector Parvez Ahmed Dar, who was killed. Can you tell us a little bit about Inspector Dar and what happened in that incident of June 22nd?
See, he was returning home. He was returning home from masjid. He was caught off guard because once you're off duty, you in the first place do not have a weapon. You are as a soft target as any other civilian, and that's where a targeted killing of TRF took place. One of the first killings in the Srinagar city, targeting a cop like that. Subsequently, we saw the number and the escalation in terms of violence, where cops were targeted, BJP workers have been targeted. We've also seen there have been target killings of minorities and non-locals. So since then, security measures have been stepped up. But yes, as far as the security review is concerned, that will definitely happen. But it's also the messaging, especially for the people of J&K. It's going to be also a messaging for all those jawans. It's a hard duty out here. If you just see all these shikaras here who've been moving around, the civilians not really allowed. But usually it's the Jammu Kashmir Police Corps as well as the CRPF who've been manning Dal Lake. And this is a very difficult duty. So this is going to come as a shot in the arm. Whether there is going to be some announcement as far as the incentives are concerned, whether it is regarding the security grid, and whether he will also be heading towards Letspura, where 40 CRPF jawans were killed. All this is going to be a strong messaging. We've heard the LG say that Mutor Jawab diya jayega. So will that really happen? And what is going to be the next messaging? It's been very difficult for the people. One, there's been instances where local youth have been radicalized. There have been a swell in terror ranks. there's also hybrid modules. That means these are young people who've been radicalized online or who have been generally radicalized, join terror groups, then they do participate in assault and kills and go back to normal life. This is a dangerous trend and needs to be nipped in the bud. The other is the Pakistan-sponsored terror. All this will be addressed right here.
Right, so several challenges over there as far as this visit of Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah to Kashmir and Jammu is concerned. Kamalji, thank you for that. Let's take you through some of the challenges that he faces in terms of this visit to Jammu and Kashmir. Targeted killings of civilians by terrorists, recent spurt of attacks, targeted killings of non-locals and minorities. There have been recent incidents, 11 civilians have been killed. Restoring confidence among locals and minorities. There's an atmosphere of fear. That is a challenge. Overall internal security situation, he will be holding a security review meet as well. The threat of drones from across the border, remember the attack on the IAF station in Jammu, destabilizing terror ground support which it is receiving in Kashmir, radicalization of the youth, a huge challenge for the administration in Jammu and Kashmir, rehabilitation of Kashmiri Pandits, again, who are of course looking to the center for support, conducting smooth elections. The next big challenge that of course the government faces. Let's listen in to what Home Minister Amit Shah in fact said in Parliament after the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019.
संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370(3) के अंतर्गत घोषणा, भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 1 के साथ पठित अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 3 द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए राष्ट्रपति संसद की सिफारिश पर यह घोषणा करते हैं कि वह दिनांक जिस दिन भारत के राष्ट्रपति द्वारा इस घोषणा पर हस्ताक्षर किए जाएंगे और इसको सरकारी गजट के रूप में प्रकाशित किया जाएगा, उस दिन से उक्त अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे। मैं जब जम्मू एंड कश्मीर बोलता हूं, माननीय सदस्य, इसलिए एग्रेसिव हूं कि जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के पीएको को आप भारत का हिस्सा नहीं मानते हो क्या? एग्रेसिव ना हो, जान दे देंगे इसके लिए। क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? एग्रेसिव होने की क्या बात कर रहे हो? जान दे देंगे इसके लिए। कहना चाहता हूं कि यूटी का जवाब, जहां तक सवाल है, लद्दाख यूटी, वो तो लद्दाख वालों की डिमांड जो आपने आज तक पूरी नहीं की थी। जहां तक जम्मू एंड कश्मीर का सवाल है, परिस्थिति वहां नॉर्मल होते ही उचित समय पर हम तुरंत उस पर पुनर्विचार करेंगे और निर्णय लेंगे। एक मिनट मैं बताता हूं। नेहरू जी ने कहा था ये टेम्पररी है और उचित समय आएगा तब हटाएंगे। 70 साल लगे, हमें 70 साल नहीं लगेंगे, इतना मैं जरूर कहना।